Now, the England men's football team has once again missed out on glory at the Euros after Spain beat them 2-1 in the 2024 final. Now, this is the moment that the Spanish fans gathered in the German capital Berlin realised that they were taking the trophy home for a record fourth time. As you can imagine, England captain Harry Kane described it as disappointing. England fell at the final hurdle for the second straight European Championship. Well, our sports editor, Dan Rowan, has this assessment of the match.
This was uncharted territory for England. Never before had its men's team contested a major final on foreign soil. Now, for those fortunate enough to be in Berlin, a chance to witness history.
They've got to bring it home now.
I just can't believe we're here in Berlin. It's written in the stars.
We rode our luck throughout the tournament, so it's happening. It's coming home.
Here, in a venue of epic proportions, greatness beckoned. In what could be his final game in charge, the manager and his players arrived for a date with destiny.
England!
Could they be the ones to secure a first major title since that iconic day 58 years ago, in this, the game of their lives? Standing between them and glory, the team of the tournament so far. In a first half that lacked any rhythm, Phil Foden's effort on the stretch was England's only shot on target. Spain's young wingers have taken these Euros by storm, and straight after the restart they combined to devastating effect.
It's going to go over to Williams now!
Lamine Yamal finding Nico Williams, who finished with aplomb. A stunned England would have to come from behind for the fourth match in a row. Quickly, it could have been worse. Dani Olmo with this chance. England suddenly on the ropes. But as he has done so often here, Gareth Southgate made changes. Captain Harry Kane off for semi-final hero Ollie Watkins. The competition's youngest scorer, teenager Yamal, then going close to extending the lead. But resilience has been a theme of England's campaign, and so it proved once again.
Oh, yes! Ice-cold precision from Palmer.
Substitute Cole Palmer's made an impact from the bench throughout this tournament, never quite like this. But Spain are the Euros' top scorers, and with extra time looming, Mikel Oyarzabal broke English hearts.
And not long left for England to do anything about this one.
Was another opportunity about to slip away. A desperate England then came agonisingly close to a last-ditch equaliser.
Headed off the line, and it's wide.
Declan Rice and Mark Gahey with close-range chances, but Spain survived. England were out of time. This, an all-too-familiar feeling. Having lost the last Euros final, success had once again proved cruelly elusive. Worthy winners Spain crowned champions for a record fourth time. The long and painful wait continues. Dan Rowan, BBC News, Berlin.
Last night, fans across England gathered in living rooms, fan parks and, of course, the local pub to watch the match unfold. It was full of highs, lows and waves of emotion that we've come to expect, sadly, from an England game. Our correspondent, Joe Inwood, reports.
It has been a roller coaster for England fans, from hope to desperation to a final. Andy and Nish have been on that journey.
I have my own negativity about Southgate, but honestly, I take it all back. He's the man for us. He's done the job, and I think he's going to take us to bring it home.
So there we are. The final is underway. Tell you what, I'm supposed to be objective, but I'm just too nervous.
The first half was, to put it diplomatically, uneventful. The second half surely would be better.
Rodri's off, their best player.
Andy, always the optimist, was hopeful for about 8 seconds.
How are you feeling?
Gonna come home. Fingers crossed.
I take it back.
Not great. At that point, mid-interview, Spain had just scored.
Come on, though. We scored first last time and we lost. We can see this time we're going to win. Come on. Come on, England! Come on!
And he was partly right. A moment of joy shared around the country. Things were looking up, and then, for some reason, I decided to interview Andy again.
Now I think again. Stop filming.
I hate to say it. You are. It's done again.
Oh no. I may well be the curse, but I'm also the hope. We are going to still win this. There's still 5 minutes on the clock. We've got extra time. Come on, England. We're going to do this. We've got to do this. Come on. Please. Please.
But it was not to be. Spain with a better side.
I hope you know it was all your fault.
I know it's fine. I'm so sorry. Every time you film me, this scores.
Have you got a message? Would you like to apologise to everyone?
To the British public, I'm gutted. I apologise with all my heart, and never film me when England are playing in the final again, basically, is all I can say. Yeah, sorry.
It was, of course, not Andy's fault. This has been a memorable tournament for England fans, and what it lacked in results, it more than made up for in emotion. Joe Inwood, BBC News, Brixton.
OK, let's speak to Russ Pearce, an England fan, but joining us from Spain. Hello to you, Russ. Lovely to have you with us. Well, I can tell you what, for many of us here in England, we were hoping it was going to come home, but I think it's taking the scenic route.
Yeah, maybe to come home next time. Good morning.
Good morning. How was it? How was the match?
It was great. I went to my local village, and I was pretty much the only English person in the crowd watching the game. There were a few sort of Scottish, Welsh, Belgian, other English speakers around, but I was the only English person there as far as I could tell. And yeah, I'm disappointed, but yeah, what a great night.
I mean, the Spanish are used to this. This is their fourth title.
Yeah, they are used to it, and I think success breeds success, also sort of breeds expectation as well. So they were very, very nervous, and when England equalised, the whole atmosphere, well, it didn't change, it just went silent in the square where I was watching it. It was quite incredible.
I mean, Spain were the deserved winners, weren't they? What from watching the game, what did you make of England, how they played?
I thought we were slow. I think that's the problem. And you could see the difference between the two sides. I think we all expected Spain to be fast-paced and sort of tearing their way through our defence. But we managed to keep them at bay. But I think in keeping them at bay, we just weren't able to attack ourselves. And for me, the key moment really was Kane going off and Watkins coming on. I thought we looked a lot more lively after that happened. But it was too little too late by them, really, although I don't know, I felt we were desperately unlucky. You know, their winner was onside by the width of a kneecap, and the clearance off the line, I mean, that could have been an amazing finale.
Ross, just very quickly, just turning to Spain itself. I mean, so much has been made of Lamine Yamal and possession as well. What, Spain, was it 65%, England 35%? Just tell us about Lamine.
I mean, what to say? I'm just thankful we didn't lose to a 16-year-old because he turned 17 on Saturday. So that was very nice. But of course, with both Yamal and Nico Williams, you know, they both had birthdays this weekend as well. What an amazing pair, and the rest of the world must be looking at these kids and wondering just how good they're going to get.
OK. Russ, commiserations, but I'm not going to feel sorry for you because you've got the sun. You've got the sun.
Yeah, it's lovely today. But we are expecting 37 degrees today, so it's not going to be quite that pleasant.
Stop it, I said. Stop. Get out of here. Russ Pearce, thank you very much indeed. Thank you.